Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 10 of my creation kit series. Now, last episode I said I was going to add some markers into the house so that my NPCs will have lots to do. They already got lots to do. You know what's going to happen if you bring your followers in here? They're going to sit at the tables. They're going to go over here. They're going to hammer on the meat. They might even use the oven. And they'll walk over and they'll use the different crafting stations right here. They may go in. They'll go in and find their bed and sleep when they want to sleep. And there's not really much to do in there except go in there and sleep. So that's all they need to do. But we want them to have a little bit more to do. So we are going to go down. We're going to zoom down in here. I want to add a few markers in. Idle markers, and the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to add where's it at? Yeah, okay, I'm going to click on static collection, and I'm going to type in the word sit and then cross, and I'm going to click on A, and what you get is a sit cross-legged marker. That's the. And then there's one with no sandbox. I want them to be able to use it when there's sandboxes, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop that marker in right there. And that way they can put one right there. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to move that over at this. You know, pretty much so they'll come up and they'll sit by the fire, kind of thing. Alright, now if you scroll up in to your miscellaneous section, you click on idle marker. We can go ahead and wipe our filter. You'll see all the different kinds of idle markers that the game gives you automatically. Well, I want them to like warm hands, so we'll put one that says warm hands, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that right there. And it doesn't matter if they overlap a little bit, so that's okay. Now let's check our nav mesh. Yep, everything's cool there. So we got a warm hands idle marker right there. They're gonna cook, and maybe we want them, I don't know, play a drum. Yeah, that sounds cool. We'll have, now they won't actually make the drum noises, but hey, we can imagine it, right? And maybe we're gonna go ahead and do a play lute marker. I wish if they're a bard, they might go ahead and do it then. I'm not really sure about that. And we're gonna put the flute marker over here and just drop that in right there. Okay. Now, here's a good one. You see this a lot. You'll see the NPCs. We're going to go ahead and type in lean wall. And for this one, you're going to have to go down and click on all. I did it wrong. Click back on static so it doesn't load everything. I'm going to type wall lean, and it'll give you this one right here. Now this one, I'm going to take that and I'm going to drop that right in there, just like that. I'm going to put one there, and now I don't have to keep dragging them in. I can just take this one and I can duplicate it. And I'm going to put one I don't know, maybe they're cold. What does Dark Fox call this guy? Barney Blue? Something like that. Yeah, maybe they're cold, so they're gonna lean up against that wall right there. And I think that maybe I'll take one more of those. I'm just gonna copy it this time. I'm not gonna duplicate it, I'm gonna copy it, because I'm gonna put it paste it in right there, and I'm going to have a wall lean marker right there. So there's 3 wall lean markers down in the bottom there. And the final marker, you absolutely have to have one of these in a house. You want an X marker with the center loc reference on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on static collection. I'm going to wipe my filter and I'm going to type in X marker. Just like that. Now I just want just a regular X marker. So I'm going to just drop that right in just like that. That's good. And we're going to go ahead and we'll double click on that. In this window, go to your location reference type, type in LOC, and it comes right up, center ref. That's what you want. Just like that. Now, just because you might want to get married, so click once on your bed, double click on it again, go to linked ref, slide that over, and go back down, get a good on your marker right there. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to link this to this right here. Now in your keyword, type in SPO and it says spouse bed keyword. That makes it so that your spouse can find the bed when she finds the house. So you're all good there. Right? Now your wife can live with you. Now with kids it's a little different story. There's a lot to setting it up for adoption purposes, and I'm not going to go over that with this tutorial because I don't have it set up for kids. I have it set up for 2 followers, you and your wife, and that's pretty much it. You can go ahead and add stuff in if you want, different markers in around, and you know, basically whatever you want to do with it. That's how it works. So alright guys, this has been episode 10 of the well, I almost said the Life and Times of Thor Thundercock. This is my Creation Kit series. Oh my goodness. Anyway, oh, one thing I want to do before we get started, notice this right here. This is a north marker. Knowing that where our house is at, and it's pointed basically to the north, I'm going to turn that around and I'm going to point it that way because now that's the front door, and the front door pretty much looked north. So you can actually go ahead and move that out in front just like that. That way you know where it's at. And that way when you're inside the house, your compass will be showing north. Alright guys, this has been episode 10 of my Creation Kit series. Remember guys, if you found this video or any of my other Creation Kit videos helpful, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, then share it on social media with your friends, as it really helps out the channel. Until next time guys, remember to keep your sword sharp, don't be a milk drinker, and always watch the skies, traveler.